2.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
My name is Heather, and this is my husband Alex. And I'm a life coach for busy mamas who want to grow their business and life with more heart and less hustle. Although I'm considering just throwing all that away and that we just have a YouTube channel together. People want to see us.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, our video that we posted back in May with our big announcement was my most viewed video. I think we had almost 1,000 views. The takeaway from that is that we should just make this our channel.
Yeah.
From this point on.
I don't know if I'm quite there.
This video today was to answer some of the questions that you wrote in about our marriage, because we've been sharing our marriage journey a little bit since the new year, and we're going to answer your questions. Why don't you give, for those who don't know anything about us, do you want to give a little bit of like the short version of our story and how we got here?
Yes, I would love to.
So sincere.
I am sincere.
I know.
We've been married for 13 and a half years, and we've always had each other's backs, but we would only, I think for a lot of that, allow ourselves to open up so far. At least I could say for me, like I didn't feel fully safe, and I didn't feel like you, from where I could see, didn't feel fully safe to be fully open with me. We were open to a certain point, and we were really comfortable within that. It felt safe. We could each kind of control ourselves and have some sort of normalcy, like rhythm and routine. But I think as a lot of us know, rhythm and routine doesn't really lead to like romance and fun and adventure and a lot of those things. Like they happen within that for sure, but most fun and adventure happens when you start to step outside of that. But that's scary. It takes risk. It takes being vulnerable, open to getting hurt, and allowing yourself to let go of control, any sense of control anyway, because I don't think we ever really did have control, but the sense of control, and fully trusting each other and ourselves, our own hearts. The biggest journey that we've been on is actually one of learning how to trust ourselves, and that what we want and what our hearts want is good, and that the other person's heart, what they want, is also good.
Yeah, so back in February, we did an Instagram Live together where we shared about some of the transformation in our marriage. You can go back and watch that if you want more details. But one of the questions that came in was, said you didn't think your marriage would look the way it does now. What changed? For me, what changed was some of what you were sharing. I got to the point, I think, where I was like, this is as good as it's gonna get. And it wasn't bad. It just, like Alex said, it was like safe and comfortable and had these limitations on it. But what I'm experiencing now in our marriage is pushing past those limitations and experiencing so much more passion and connection and intimacy in our relationship. But along with that, it's been really challenging and at times really painful. And the discomfort that I experienced before this whole thing was more the discomfort of like, will I ever have a marriage that's like fiery and passionate where I feel super turned on? And the discomfort that I have now is like, I'm stepping into the unknown, and it's causing me to have to take risks and to have to put myself in a position that feels maybe more vulnerable.
For sure.
And so I'd rather take this discomfort any day because it's bringing us closer together. It has an upside to it, whereas the previous discomfort had no upside.
That's a decision that sometimes we have to remind ourselves of throughout this process.
Yeah.
So it's not like that was a one-time decision.
No.
It's like
a decision we've been making every day, not always consistently.
Yeah, because I don't want discomfort, but what I do want is on the other side of that discomfort, so I'm willing to go through that discomfort to get what's on the other side. And I think a big part of the journey for me has been, frankly, not even really being aware that there was actually an option for anything different. And so one of the big things that's helped us was having coaching.
Yeah.
And that's why I, really love what Heather's doing with her business. It's because a lot of us, like, until we're modeled something, it's really difficult to see what's out there.
Yeah.
Like when you had said, I didn't think that this was possible or there was anything else, it's not even because you didn't want it, it's not even because there's probably a big part of you that didn't even know it was even an option.
Yeah.
And so this is the power of coaching, this is the power of like investing in yourself and having coaching and mentors and friends and relationships, like all those different things provide different value to your life. Like I believe you need all those things.
Yeah.
And so for us, one of the big ones was the coaching and the work that we were doing for ourselves to realize and to wake up and be like, oh, hey, there is something more, and I actually want that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and to tag on to that, it's seeing an example of what's possible really inspired our transformation. Our coaches, we saw them on Instagram, and particularly me, I've started seeing them post and seeing them share, and I was like, wow, the connection that they have, the passion and the intimacy and the fun and the play that they have, I want that too.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're living it out in real life, then maybe it's possible for us too. So I would, along with hiring a coach, I would say like find people who are living the example of what you want, and if you can, hire them as your coach, because that's been really transformational for us.
And check out LifeLaunch.
Yes.
Get coached, because it's like we couldn't do it. There's no way we could have done this on our own.
No, we wouldn't have.
Like it's like we sometimes feel like we should have the answer. We should know what to do.
Yeah.
Or like we watch a video like this, we feel excited, but it's like we need, as people, we need that consistency.
Mm-hmm.
We need relationship. We need coaching. We need people to help like have our back and to show us what's true and to call us higher.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, there's no way we would be able to do this without investing, choosing that, hey, we're worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put some like literal money where our mouth is.
Yeah. We're
investing in ourselves and our relationship, and it's infinite reward.
Yeah.
And so you are worth it, and you will never regret investing in yourself if you really show up.
Yeah.
Like you have to show up, but like you do the work, but like you are the best investment you can ever make, and you are worth it. Your relationships are worth it. Whether you're in one or not, you're still worth it.
Yeah.
And I cannot, oversell LifeLaunch because I've seen it. Like I get to coach with you once a month and see people's lives being like transformed in front of my eyes, and that's the power of coaching, and it's such a cool community, and if you want to know more, would love to see you there.
Yeah. There's someone in our community who came because she really wanted more resources for her marriage, and she messaged me this week saying that after, I think it's been about 6 months that she's been in the program, she's really starting to see her relationship in a way that she's never experienced it before, where they're feeling drawn to being together, and they're wanting to spend time together, and they're reconnecting. And it's not like everything's perfect all of a sudden, but there's hope, and there's the new beginnings and the little evidences of what's possible in the future. And it was so cool to read that and to know that her showing up for herself and her relationship is what did that, but coaching is the thing that helped reveal that to her and reveal what those steps are. And so come check out LifeLaunch. The link for that is below this video, and I think that's all. I want to do a whole other video on why you should invest in yourself, because I feel like you're really good at talking about that, but we'll save that for another week. Leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, let me know if you want Alex to be in all the videos moving forward, and we'll talk to you later.